Dr. Ngwenya James from Kasama General Hospital, Northern Province of Zambia. I'm an obstetrician and gynecologist by profession, and I'm a sexual and reproductive medicine specialist. I did a course, a Master's of Science in Sexual and Reproductive Medicine with Merck Foundation More Than a Mother Movement. All right, so the course was delivered entirely online. The research was also delivered entirely online. So first year, I think we did about 6 modules, and in those modules, we're able to do different modules talking about different aspects of fertility, sexual and reproductive medicine. The course had a variety of tutors from different countries and also with different expertise who were actually very competent in the courses that were being offered and the guidance which was being offered. There was a weekly continuous assessment being done, and I think my favorite part of it was the reflective journals, where we had to write on a weekly basis the lessons that we had learned during that week in a summary form, and also just to do a self-evaluation on how the course was going for us. So that made the course quite interesting because I think this is a practice that I still do now, also on a personal level, because it helps you analyze what you're doing well, what you're doing, and the like. So the course was quite rich. It had a lot of information, especially on the male aspect also, which in obs and gyn, most of the times we don't talk about the males except when it comes to infertility. But I think this course had covered a wide aspect of reproductive health concerns that males have and how to treat them. Yeah, and I think one of my favorite modules also talked about the psychiatric aspects of sexual problems that people may have, and it was quite interesting that there are a lot of things that couples go through and a lot of things that individual people go through, both male and females, that they may not be free to talk about in terms of their sexual life and the problems that they go through. But I think through the courses that we went through, the modules that we had gone through, it actually opened up my eyes to these problems, such that now I practice what is called provider-initiated counseling when it comes to issues of sexual and reproductive health problems that couples may go through. So I think our plans, first of all, I think at the hospital, obviously, there's already an obs and gyn clinic, but in the future, I think we want to have an infertility clinic where we'll specifically just see cases with infertility. In addition to that, I think there's a need in our country, first of all, to have a national IVF center where every woman, regardless of their socioeconomic status, should be able to afford IVF. Because as it is currently, I think the social disparity is quite huge. And it's sad on us, the providers, where you find that there could be a solution to this woman's infertility problem, but then they are not able to afford the treatment cost for that. So I think in future, I think it would be very nice to have a national IVF center where people could actually be able to go and find that service being done. Highly likely, actually. I've been singing this song, I think, to most of the doctors that are in my unit. I've been telling them to apply for this course because it's something that is very important, not just for them on a professional level, but also to increase the number of people that are having access to sexual and medicine specialists within the province and within the country also. But not just that, just we need to be able to have a lot of people that understand these things, so that If everything goes well, if the IVF center is open, more people can be working from there, so that these women that have been having difficulties conceiving could be helped as much as possible. But also through this course, I think they'll be able to understand what's happening in other countries. They'll learn the state-of-the-art techniques that are currently happening, their success rates and everything. So overall, it's a very good course that someone should do. And it's something that has got a very high social impact because, as you know, in our culture, having children is one of the most important things that someone should have. And so failure to have children attracts a lot of stigma, and this tends to affect a lot of women out there. And not just women, but also the men as well. So if we're able to have a high number of specialists that are able to handle such complex cases, it would go a long way to address these problems in the country, but also reduce the social disparities that are there. So a lot of thank you goes to Merck Foundation for making this, for the support that was given to me throughout the entire period of study. The learning was smooth. I've learned a lot. A lot of people are benefiting from what I learned. A lot of people are being mentored also from what I learned, and I think their impact is beyond me, but it's gone all the way throughout Northern Province, but also in Zambia in general. So thank you very much.